Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Split Labs channel. Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2026. And before we get started, as always, I have to let you guys know that this video is completely powered by Split Labs because we built you the exact tool that we wanted to use as sports bettors. Split Labs shows you public betting splits, line movement, and market signals across all major sports in one place. If you want to see what the crowd is doing, where the line is going, and what the market is hinting at, that's literally what we do every single day. Head over to the link in the description, splitlabs.net. Use promo code YouTube for 50% off your first month to get access to everything that you see here today as I lock in my best bets for the NBA slate. All right, before we get into the slate, as always, I didn't update my intermission screen. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm going to have to do it with you guys here. We went 1-2 yesterday. Not great. Not terrible. But not great. All right, 3, 4. All right, so these are the games that we had yesterday. We took the Cavs money line. Abysmal. That was an L. We took the Nuggets under 230.5. The Nuggets showed up. However, that did not, the other team did not, so that worked in our favor. And then we took the Timberwolves money line as an underdog against the Clippers. The Timberwolves are a disappointment to me, but that leaves us at 1-2 for the day. So not my favorite start to the week, but I mean, we'll take it. 1 win, 2 losses. I think we can make that back today and lock in for the remainder of the week. So with that being said, let's move into today's slate and see where we can land on. All right, so not fantastic, but let's lock into today's slate and see where we can land on. Moving into, let me get the closer view for you guys so we can look at these lines together. We've got the 76ers versus the Pistons, and this is a crazy spread. Crazy spread for a team that, okay, well, they have a lot of injuries, so that makes sense. Going up to the splits and the line movement, 68% of bets, 69% of money on Detroit minus 15.5. It opened at 14.5. It's now sitting at 15.5. I want to call out already. Look at everybody that's injured for the Sixers. You're telling me Embiid, Maxey, and Oubre. I mean, Paul George, yes, he's out as well. The whole Sixers squad is out. Anybody that matters, that can put up points, is out right now. And this only moved 1 single point. Weird. Moving into the money line, 92% of bets, 97% of money. It opened at minus 850, moved to a minus 1,150. I don't need to tell you guys, don't even look at it. This is not a bet anybody is seriously playing. The fact that 92% of bets, 97% of money, I mean, there's no read here. You don't play this. The Sixers are not upsetting. I can say that. Don't do it. As far as line movement, the total opened at 221, now sitting at a 222.5. There's 54% of bets on it and 39% of money. More money coming in on the under for sharp money. I'm never going to disrespect sharp money. However, I think, right, the read there is everybody on the Sixers is out. What are we doing? Who's going to put up points and things like that? And we are going to lean into that. I'm not taking this spread just because the Sixers realistically could get blown out, and they should. Detroit, let me check their injury report really quickly. Not terrible. Win streak, Philly played on the 3-10 against the Grizzlies. Nothing to be proud about. And Jesus Christ, Detroit. All right. Brooklyn Nets, I'd hope so. They won with a 38-point win, but wasn't looking great for this stretch here. I think my read here is everyone is going to lean into the fact that the Sixers are banged up and everybody is hurt and no one is going to score points. And I think that's going to play in my favor of a team total over. The team total over for the 76ers is currently sitting at a 102.5. I'm taking the over, guys. I'm sorry. You're telling me that the 76ers bench squad can't score in the NBA 103 points? You're telling me that this line, with everybody and their mother out, only moved 1 point? I don't know. A little concerning. Without a percentage of bets and money. I'm not saying that the Sixers compete. I'm definitely not saying that the Sixers upset, but I am saying, that's hilarious. I am saying that the Sixers should be able to score some points. It's not going to be pretty, and it might be like garbage time by the time we hit this over, but I'm willing to take that chance. I think everybody's kind of playing into the fact that the Sixers are really banged up, so what are they really going to do? But again, they're NBA players. It's not like they're just going to show up and like run up and down the court as a free-for-all. Like, we're going to have some guys that are like wanting to push pace and show themselves that they can compete, get some minutes, whether it's not on the Sixers or not. And I'm going to kind of lean into that right there. All right, so moving forward, we have the Phoenix Suns versus the Indiana Pacers. 66% of bets and 58% on Suns -9. It opened at a -8. Moving towards the Suns, so that's a positive indication. Same thing with the money line. This is a lot of money on the Suns. 91% of bets, 97% of money on Phoenix Suns. They opened at a -340, now sitting at a -390. This isn't concerning to me yet just because they are priced accordingly. They've got the large spread. They've got the pretty disgusting money line. It's not screaming upset to me. What is interesting to me is this 55% of bets, 28% of money on the over 224.5. It opened at a 225.5. It's now sitting, it looks like this is maybe pulling in the DraftKings number here, at 223.5. So depending on what book you're on, you're either seeing a 224 or a 223, and we know that 55% of the bets are on the over. We've got a lot of sharp money here on this under 224.5 right now. And I'm gonna roll with the sharps on that one. It looks a little fishy to me. So give me the under 224.5 from FanDuel on this matchup here. Curious about the injury report. We've got Mark Williams out, Grayson Allen out for Phoenix, and then for the Pacers, we got a lot of questionables. A lot, yeah. Half your starting five is questionable, more than half. So a little concerning there. Indiana's on this terrible losing streak as is, and the Suns they're getting hot. So I'm going to lean into this under. I'm sure maybe this might swing pending the statuses from the Indiana Pacers, but we'll take our chances and we'll go under 224.5 on this one. I'm going to stay away from the Suns. I don't particularly feel comfortable enough to take their large spread. Is it wrong to say pause there? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, the Suns are just not a team that I love laying the points on. Let me try to find another good game here. We've got some pretty large spreads. Milwaukee Bucks versus Miami Heat. Should we tackle that game? Talk Bam Adebayo really quickly? Beating Kobe's record? Let's do it. That'll be my last game on the day. The Heat are not winning today. Oh my goodness. All right. Milwaukee Bucks versus Miami Heat. 80% of bets, 81% of money on Miami -6.5. The spread has not changed at all, guys. Look at this. This is concerning. This is terrifying. You guys already know where I'm going to land here. Do I even need to say it? There's been enough of these videos now that you kind of know my thought process here. Moving on to the money line, 80% of bets, 71% of money on the Miami Heat money line. Again, they opened at, this is minor, but they opened at a -270. It's moving in favor of the Bucks. They're now sitting at a -260, so it's getting cheaper, even though not by much, to take the Miami Heat, even though they're getting all of the bets and the money. Total, we have, it's definitely going to go over. We have over 228.5, so we're really, really late to this number. 66% of bets, 80% of money on over 234.5. If you are playing this over, and this is the importance of line shopping and line movement and understanding what you're betting, Please try to find the best number on this over if this is something that you must play, if you feel really strongly about it. Personally, I do. So please be cautious of it. You're losing out on 6 points from the open. So this could be one of those things where like it ends at a 230 and you've gotten a 234.5 on DraftKings or wherever, and you're scratching your head like, oh, well, the books, yeah, splits are not accurate. Look at this. The books just let this happen. No, it's because you got a terrible line. So that's, again, the importance of line shopping. I'm going to bite the bullet just because, why not? I think it's a clear indication, just given how many points this went over, that we are going to see points in this game. I mean, Bam just dropped freaking 86? I hope so. We got the Bucks. Minimal injury report. Kevin Porter Jr. is currently listed as questionable. So is Bobby Portis and Jericho Sims. So some key, rotational guys. Miami Heat, we've got Tyler Hero as questionable. Wiggins is currently listed as out. Bucks are on a 2-game losing streak. Miami is on a 6-game win streak. I feel like this is a good opportunity for an upset spot. Their win streak are, 2 against the Nets. The Hornets have been on a streak, so that's impressive. And then the Wizards. So, while the win streak is important, about half of it is against teams that, I don't think any of us really respect. So, with that being said, I'm going to take Milwaukee Bucks plus 6.5 pretty strongly, actually, and I'm gonna take this over 234.5. I'm late to the number, but I feel pretty confident that we will be seeing points in this game, so count me down for both. And then I will get greedy just because I really do think that this is an upset spot and that Milwaukee will win this game outright. I'm going to take their team total over, which is currently listed at a 114.5. So give me Milwaukee Bucks plus 6.5. Milwaukee team total over 114.5. Sorry, guys. 114.5 on Milwaukee Bucks team total, and give me the overall over on this game at over 234.5. Bam, a lot of people have been disrespecting his record-breaking night, and I feel like he's going to try to prove that he doesn't need all of those free throws to really compete and put up points. I'm not expecting this to be a regression spot. I feel like he's definitely heard the noise. I think he's going to come out hot, whether Tyler is, in the game or not, and we're going to go from there. So with that being said, those are my best bets for today. As always, guys, if this video helped you at all, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if there's anything that I landed on that you scratched your head at and maybe disagreed with, or maybe that you were tailing. And as always, head over to the link in the description, splitlabs.net. Promo code YouTube, 50% off your first month, gets you access to everything that I reviewed today here with you. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.